well.
Mark Stewart.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Can I start by welcoming the Minister's statement? It is incredibly welcome to see that we still fully support the people of Ukraine and will back them financially for as long as it takes. I have two questions. The first was about the 11,000 North Korean troops he talked about in the Kursk region. He said that they had made little progress, there had been few tactical victories there, but it had come at great cost to them. How did he arrive at that assessment? And does he expect North Korean troops to contribute more in the conflict in future? And the second question I have is, I increasingly find myself in debates with people who ask why Britain is spending this money in Ukraine and why isn't it being spent on Britain. And of course, I use the arguments that many in this House will be familiar with. When you give people like Vladimir Putin what they want, they always come back for more, deal or not. So can the Minister restate at the dispatch box in this place why it is in Britain's direct national interests to ensure that the people of Ukraine win this conflict?
Minister.
Well, can I thank him for his questions? It is certainly true that the assessment that we have made of DPRK troops being engaged in combat is a concerning development. We're seeing it is also a dangerous escalation and expansion of Putin's illegal war against Ukraine and further proof that he has no interest in peace. We will continue to monitor what takes place there. He'll understand if I don't go into all the precise collection methods as to how we have come to that assessment, but it is certainly a sign of further Russian weakness that they need to rely on the troops of North Korea in terms of the Kursk Oblast operations that they are undertaking there. In relation to his second question around why it matters, and I would pose a question which is always useful when this: do we think Putin would stop if he wins in Ukraine? And I think we all know the answer, that his illegal war would continue against the Ukrainian people, that his threats against NATO allies, especially those countries on NATO's eastern flank, will continue, and that his malign influence would continue to extend to subversion of democracies, for attacks on critical infrastructure, through cyber attacks to NATO allies, including the United Kingdom. And that is the reason why that we have cross-party unity in our support for Ukraine, because Ukraine's security is the United Kingdom.